Oh, so you're recently in the recording studio. So what
Oh, yeah.
Is that any
Michael and
different
Lonesome.
from? Yeah, is it still Michael and the Lonesome
Yeah, now
Playboys? So it's more of a like a country sound, or?
Yeah, well, Michael and Lonesome Playboys, I put that together. I did all the stuff under my own name, and that was cool, and got all those records in it. But the music always had that marriage of roots rock, Americana, blues, country, folk, like I was talking about. That's kind of where I live, And then Michael and the Lonesome Playboys, they just tapped into it a bit deeper. I just wrote those songs, and it just came out. I don't really think about writing too much. I just kind of write them and just sort of bang them out, and I go, okay, this one's this. And I kind of was a little inspired because there's in a lot of the music now, like R&B or country, what's called country, is really, R&B isn't really rhythm and blues, and country's not really country. It's sort of a watered down version of it, and there's an audience for that. That's cool, but I wanted to give an alternative to that, because I know there's a lot of young people and a lot of other people wanted to hear this other stuff, and I was just did like what I always did, play from the heart and lay it out there. And it seems to people have integrity. They like real music. They like stuff that's not put together in a high-rise office building. They like when it's written. Like my songs, I write in the streets of the USA. So I don't write in an office building with a bunch of in-house writers. So
right, it's not
from a different perspective. Yeah, a little different perspective.
It's not contrived. It's something from the heart.
And the key for me is I recorded it on analog tape with old gear and stuff, because that's what sounds good. Not because it's old gear, but just whatever sounds better to me, I use that. And it's not like a retro record. It's just like, because to me that's when people say that. Sometimes if they say that about artists that do blues or whatever, that they're just somehow they can dismiss it. But it's really not true, because if you think Bob Dylan was drawing from these folk sources, and he had said, I think in an interview, that sounded archaic to most people, but to him it sounded relevant now, and that's how I feel about what I'm doing. I'm writing about what's happening in my own life, and the stories are based on, the present tense.
Right, it's what's true to you now.
Yeah, so it's like a painter, if he paints on a canvas, well, the canvas isn't retro, because he's not retro if he's, just because he doesn't use a computer to do the stuff for him and then sign his name or whatever.
Exactly.
He's painting it himself. So I kind of look at it like that, in that aspect.
Okay, so we're really happy to see that you're playing all over, LA County, Orange County. You've had a lot of gigs lately. Any plans to take anything on tour outside of the area?
Yeah, maybe a summer tour of the UK, and I've been over to the UK several times, just acoustic troubadour style with acoustic guitar and the harmonica, and those tours went great, and the response over there has been really, really good for Michael and Lonesome Playboys, and even for my records prior to that. So
they know a good musician when they see one, right?
Yeah, so yeah, they like it, and then I've toured through the South and the Midwest. I've gone to Nashville and Memphis and Kansas, all those places. Up the coast, Seattle, and the gigs always go great. So
when can we expect to see your? I know you're recording in the studio right now, as we talked about. When is the new recording going to be out for purchase?
I'm not sure yet, because we're just doing it now. Kind of the same approach, it's going to be a little different, but it's same approach. We just go in and play live and sing it live, like no auto tuners or things like that make your voice go in key, or making it where it puts the drums in a perfect thing, a machine doing it. Because the machines, that's good for the industry that there's all these machines, I guess, because it saves them probably money in a sense. But really, the way we record is really, I like to work fast. And it doesn't really cost a lot of money if you can go in there and just lay it down. And I think there's an expression for when you play with a group of people and you interact, or if you're solo, just acoustic. There's little nuances that a machine can't do. It just can't do it. It's it's like a microwave oven. Like the food in a microwave oven. It flows, it comes out, and you get it, and you eat your food, and later on your stomach feels kind of sick. As opposed to if you cooked it on a grill. I prefer food on a grill, if I'm going to grill something, but you know what I'm saying.
the process is different, and so the outcome is different.
Yeah, when it's like, I think when they take shortcuts, a lot of times they actually shortcut the art, you know, the music, the feeling. I'm into feel.
Right, because the technology can never replace, you know, what's actually, you know, at the core of art in any sense, whether it's music or, you know, anything else.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't mean that, you know, I don't use any technology or to the advantage. If, you know, if I like something, you know, if you use it properly, you know, it's good. But if you I mean, I was talking to a guy that engineered my records at Adamo's studio, and he was saying the other day, like, people will come in there and they expect you to, they'll sing and they'll just sing really bad. Go, okay, we'll just fix that for me. So no one's really putting the soul into it. I mean, I'm sure when it's ready, you just sing it again.
Right.
So that's what I like to do. If I don't like that tape, let's play it again, and maybe we'll capture some magic there.
Well, we wish you luck on hopefully an upcoming tour, and we can't wait to hear the new album come out.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Is that